Well, folks, welcome back to the Turning Stone Classic 22. We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. I'm Upstate Al with AZB TV, and we're about to witness the semifinals between these two players, Rodney Morris and Jayson. To be a race to 9. Keep in mind the finals are a race to 13. It's not a true double elimination. And you're going to have two gentlemen sitting in the booth, and I'm going to be behind the controls. And the two gentlemen calling this match are yours truly, Mike Howerton and Jerry Forsythe will be calling this match. But before we get started, we want to thank some Lucasi Q's, and across the board to Tiger Products, Q-Shock, J&J supporting Mike Zuglin in the Josh Store, Phil Capel of Billiards Press, PoolOnTheNet.com, and of course Dan Hydrick Custom Q's, who happens to be on premises at every event. Will be back here January 8th through the 11th. Come on by and support these guys. We want to just keep you up to date with Make It Happen, AccuStats. They have an 8-ball invitational November 6th through the 9th. Prior to that, they'll be at the U.S. Open. And that is the poster that you will see circulating throughout the social media and all over AZ Billiards. Well, we're at a standby. We're going to await Mike Zuglin's announcements. If you want to follow Upstate Al, and there it is, that's the Twitter address, Livestream News 1. I'm keeping that up to date as much as I can. This weekend coming, right after this major event here at the Turning Stone, I'll be down in Long Island. Mr. Q's will be bringing you the Predator Pro-Am Tour, the amateur side, and the pro event. Okay. We're just going to await the announcements now, so we're at a standby. Enjoy, guys.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Turning Stone. We have a great match now. Rodney Morris, Jayson Shaw.
If you're interested in purchasing some of the Focus apparel, you should do so shortly because Brian Russell is going to be packing up the league too. So if you want to buy
We're going to wait for Mr.
some of Brian's items,
Zuglin to finish his speech.
and we're going to raffle off the other queue. We still have one more $1,500 custom engraved jazz queue going right before the
Jayson takes the lag. Got a ball down.
One ball went in the side. Got a shot on the 2.
Long though it may be.
Well, now Rodney was out here practicing rack after rack, and Jayson kind of came in late. Might have hit 1 or 2 racks, but I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot with him.
No, after that shot he made to win that last match. Woo.
I'm putting the over and under at 50 minutes for this match.
Yeah, I think you're about dead on it. It won't take long.
You see any problems here?
Nah. He should be out. Unless something weird like a miscue happens.
You know, I noticed watching both he and Rodney, you know, they both have a very similar style at the table.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seemed like when one of them would have a shot where they had to stop and really pay attention to the stroke, that's when sometimes they would miss.
Right, right. Yeah, both of them play a lot off of instinct. And nobody wants to overthink a shot. That's an old gold rule. Yeah, Jayson's really feeling it. And takes the first mark. Jayson Shaw leads 1-0 now. This is still a race to 9. Our next match will be a race to 13.
Now, Jayson lost his second match of the tournament.
To whom?
I know I will pronounce it wrong.
Okay.
Canadian player.
Alain Perrin.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Alain took down quite a few heavy players this week. Archer told me he had seen him in Canada a couple of months ago, and at the time he thought, boy, this guy's going to sneak up on some big guns. I haven't heard anything hit the pockets.
No.
Dry break. And that brings the rocket to the table. Pardon me.
Well, he can't be happy with what he's got here. I mean, certainly he's happy having an opportunity at the table, but that's not what you want to come to.
No, you don't. All you can do is hope for a safe, and he gets a pretty good one. Not that Shaw won't hit this ball, but can he then get safe? He's certainly proven to us that a kick doesn't give him a lot of threat. That's a fine result. Now, Rodney has really got a problem because there's nothing nearby to hide behind after he makes contact. He's going to have to try for putting distance between the balls.
Go for a fairly solid hit on the one.
Yeah. That's not going to work out.
No, and that's going to sit him in a place where it'll be easy to get on the 2.
Yeah. However, the 2 is married to the 8. Does he have enough ball to put it in the side?
Don't think he wanted that.
I don't either. Well, he can bank the 2.
I was thinking bank it or play safe. And again, there's not a lot around it, so if the 4 wasn't there, it almost looks like the combination would go.
Yeah, I'm looking down and it would go, but the 4 blocks it. Playing safe.
That's not going to work.
No, it's not. Does the 3 pass the 6?
Yes. He can hit. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got a full path to the 2, but he can go rail first and come under the 8.
Yeah.
And like they always say, when you're in doubt, bump a ball.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Run into as many balls as possible.
That's a cardinal rule of pool, right?
Absolutely. Move everything around so you get to replot your strategy after every shot.
I don't think he wants to touch the 5 here.
Yeah, he'd like to leave it right there. Ooh, but he's okay. He's fine with that.
That works too.
Now, is he going to rub the 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he thought he was going to rub it more because he's a little tight on that 6. Not that he won't make it. He's going to be fine. Should be out, really. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Gave him the curse.
And you know, the shots that he's been missing today, I've been rubbing or I've been catching a rail on the way in.
Yeah. Well, it is more humid today, so the rails are going to be a little bit bouncier. Boy, Shaw just keeps making those 9 balls.
Reminds you a little bit of Tony Drago or Luke Salvis, but
Yeah.
again, even with those 2 players, it's not a gimmick. It's just the way they are at the table.
Yeah. I haven't seen in a long time Luke Salvis.
Didn't we hear he owned some pool rooms up in Canada?
Yeah, he does. He owns 2 of them. And they're nice. At least I've been in one of them. They're very nice.
One of the real genuine nice guys of the industry.
No kidding.
Look out, 9.
Watch out. Watch out.
He can see an edge.
But can he find a pocket with it? I don't think so.
Nope. He didn't want to hit that 5.
Oh, he didn't, but he came out pretty good. I mean, that's a long ways away. Tries to get behind the 4 and does.
I don't know why he's aiming at this shot this way.
Well, you know, after the shot he made to win that last match, he may be favored to make the 9. That was tougher than this one.
Well,
Can he
looks
see
like
that ball?
He's got a window.
Oh, yes, he did. 3-0.
While they are racking, again, Jayson lost his second match of the tournament, came back and beat Josh Ulrich, Eddie Sauer, Ron Cosanzio, Matt Craw, Danny Hewitt, Kevin Guimond, Shane something.
That Van.
Yeah. I think we're going to hear good things from that kid.
I think so. He's got a future.
Yeah, Ernesto, who at 9, he beat him 9-3, but at 9-2, Ernesto was probably thinking he had him right where he wanted him.
That's right.
And then beat Earl earlier. Now, Earl and Jayson are both house pros.
Yes, at Steinway. I've been corrected.
That doesn't happen very often.
That's well, actually. But anyway, Jayson is house pro at a room in Connecticut, and I had been told earlier in the week that he was a co-pro with Earl at Steinway.
I might revise that 50-minute prediction.
Yeah, I think the under's looking good. I think by our clock we started 4 minutes early. Well, Rodney's doing it.
Well, it was really kind of an unlucky roll on that safety
Yeah,
two
yeah.
racks ago.
Yeah, it was. Man, he makes a ball and gets a shot on the 1.
6, 7, 8 looks a little ugly.
6, 7, 8 looks ugly, but he can move them apart off of either the 4 or the 5. If he doesn't get perfectly straight here. Well, actually, you know, that's not bad. If he can just come off the rail a little bit. Oh, he had a lot more angle than I thought.
Yeah, and he's lining that up to not even try to break him out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll just put the 5 in the corner and come straight up table and nudge the 7 away. Have a shot on the 6 in the same pocket he puts the 5 in.
Looks like he's going to want to be as close to this short rail as possible for the 5.
But you know, the 6 has a pocket, the lower right corner.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to really move anything.
quite get where he wanted.
Nah, but he's okay. At least he didn't have to move any furniture.
And somebody on the rail that was distracting him. I don't think so.
No, sir. And Rodney can see that ball.
Well, this is what he needed, and absolutely has to take advantage of this.
For a while.
If there's anybody in the room capable.
Yeah. If he can shoot like he was shooting when he was warming up, Jayson's done. And the rocket gets off the launch pad.
Turning Stone Casino. One of the nicest casinos that we go to.
I think it's the nicest. I really do. I love this place. I just wish they'd turn the heat up a little bit.
Get Earl away from the thermostat.
Yeah. This would be a great room for curing steaks. 6 balls down.
And
Oh, don't remarry it.
No, I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
Now, I don't know if the 2 goes by the 9.
Well, if it doesn't, I can tell you what he's going to do. Is he going to carom it?
Yep.
Golly, that looks like a thin touch for a carom. But
No, I think it might go by. Wow.
Rodney.
And I understand that's his style of play, but it just seems reckless. Not taking on that shot, but taking it on with a one-stroke approach.
Yeah. But he's got just such a world of confidence.
Oh,
Watch
look at
this shot. Jayson Shaw. He's just got more arrows in his quiver than just about anybody.
What does a shot like that do to somebody sitting in the chair?
Oh, your heart just sinks.
You know, you're looking at the rack saying, all right, how's he going to navigate this? And the guy just says, I'll just shoot it right here.
Just end the game, yeah. We should have kept track of how many racks go the full distance. If you'll remember back when Earl ran those 11 racks for the $1 million, the bonding company said he didn't run 11 racks. He made 4 1-9 combinations, made the 9 on the snap twice. That's not running racks. A couple of years later, the judge said, yes, it is.
Three ball must go by.
No, he's measuring the combo.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
And look at this
Finally.
roll.
Yeah, what a roll.
Well, after that hill kick 1-9 shot that Jayson
Unbelievable.
pulled off, I'm thinking his girlfriend took him aside after that match and said, no more.
No more, yeah.
She looks like she's 8 months and 3 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, if she goes into labor on the floor, we have permission to film it.
He definitely cannot see the edge of this ball. Does it look like the threes froze?
It's if it's not, it's touching the hair of the cloth. He's looking at making a kick combination, which he did not come close to this time.
Back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth for the 5 in the same pocket.
There's a hole there.
And he is very unhappy. Oh, he's
no.
corner hooked.
Cushion blind.
Oh, man. How brutal can this game get? Can he see enough to make the... Yes!
Nope.
No!
Scream.
No! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream into the mic. But that's brutal. Golly. Pull that shot out and then scratch behind it.
Rodney must have done some really bad things.
I was
for
going
the
to say,
pool gods to hate him this much.
He must have just robbed a homeless blind man somewhere. This takes him to 6, right?
Yes, it does.
Ooh. That's a big gap. 6-1.
Unless you're Ernesto Dominguez, that's a big gap.
Yeah, Ernesto. We're talking about Ernesto because he's been 2 times this week. He was down by 5 games in a race to 9 to great players, and he came back and won both of them. And you know, I told his son Oscar that he was leading the next match, and I said, "I'm worried about your dad. He does a lot better when he's way down."
We're
But he won
23
that one.
minutes into this match.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
7 games in 23 minutes.
might get our first real safety battle here.
I'd like to see one between these two. Is that 1-5 wired?
No.
What is his plan here? Well, he
Sell
dropped
after
his
shot.
shoulder. Yeah, he sold out that one. But you can't blame him. I mean, you can't make them all.
Don't tell him that.
I know. Just when you think you can't see better pool played, like I thought in the 80s, another generation comes along and puts them to shame.
And we got the Asians just ready to.
Oh, Pinyi Ko. Boy, is he scary. And his brother,
Yeah.
Po Chung Ko. His brother's only, what, 17? Pinyi, I think, is 22 or so.
I don't think this ball came out far enough.
No.
Yeah, if there were more big tournaments in the States that brought those Asian players over, you know, we'd really have an opportunity to see something.
Yeah. They are magical. The Ko boys pretty much dominated the CSI events out at Rio.
Jayson wear contacts?
I do not know.
He looked like he's adjusting something in his eye. Maybe that's it. He's got a bionic eye.
Well, he could have an eyelash in his eye or something. That drives me crazy when I get an eyelash in there.
I like the bionic eye better.
Do you?
Yeah.
I asked the pit boss downstairs if they allowed people in the casino with Google Glass. He said, "Are you kidding?" He said, we've got a guy who does nothing but look for Google Glass.
You know what they call those?
No.
They refer to them now as glass holes.
Ooh. That's nasty.
You know, Toasty's got a pair of those.
Surprises me not in the least.
You will not be surprised. I was talking to him yesterday, and he was doing something on his iPhone, and I said, so did you upgrade yet? He said, the 6 Plus is on its way to me via mail at home, but I couldn't wait that long, so friends went to the store yesterday, and I had them get me a 6.
I'll be darned.
Then he'll just use them both for a little while and determine which one he likes the most.
Yeah, Toasty likes his toys. 7-1.
King of Billiards.
That's the guy from King of Vapor. He owns King's Billiards now.
Oh, wow.
Used to be Crown Billiards in
You know,
Ohio.
John Mora has really taken his game up quite a bit in the last couple of years.
Man, I'm telling you.
He's been out competing in a lot of international events.
Mm-hmm. And he's so low key, people tend to take him for granted until he's up 8-1.
I think he was the best finishing Canadian in this event.
I'd have to look, but I probably. You know, he had a great teacher with his dad, Mario. Mario was multi-time Canadian national champion.
I saw him play in the junior nationals years ago.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not old enough to have watched Mario play.
Well, I'm old enough to have watched Mario play in the junior nationals.
I think he would have liked to have came a little further on that. He's going to come 4 rails on the 4?
I didn't even know the 4 was still on the table, to be honest with you. I thought
it's
the 5
the 8.
was the next shot.
It's hard for me to see from...
From 10 feet away, it's tough. I know.
If I could get Al to move this monitor, I'd be able to see it much better.
Now, do you break it apart or play the combo? Or come across the other side?
Come across the other side.
Yeah.
Up and down, or can he kill this?
I don't think you can hold it, but let's see.
It's the longest I've seen him take on a shot in a while.
Yeah, well, he's wondering the same thing. Can I kill this ball? Just go up and down, Rodney. You got the stroke for that. Yes, sir. Look at this. I love watching this guy play.
So it went a little further than he wanted to, but I
quite
don't
a
see it as an issue.
Bit further, yeah. He's shaking his head, but I bet you he makes it. Oh, yeah. Morris creeps up another one. Trails 7-2.
Still not seeing the kind of confidence in Rodney that he's going to need to win this tournament. I mean, I saw it earlier.
We saw it all week until just now, really. Jayson's a scary guy to play.
Well, I mean, you've played like that. Who?
Oh, it's scary.
It looks like they're not even having to try.
First time I ever had to play Buddy Hall, I was shaking in my boots.
Wow. Nothing tied up. Ball in hand. I was that way when I first met Miz.
Oh, yeah, he was an impressive man. But one of the greatest friends you could ever have.
I told you the story that Heather Barkley told me about him. Said she used to work for him, and
Yeah.
she mentioned that she had an important match at League, And he made some comment about, will he come down and watch? And she said, no, I wouldn't want you to do that. That way, I'd be too intimidated having you in the stands while I'm trying to play this match. And he said he completely understood. She said the next day she gets to work, and he says, when you shot such and such a ball. And she says, what do you mean? I looked all around. You weren't there. And he said, I was outside. I stood outside and watched.
Stood outside and watched. That's Miz. That is Miz. Miz was one of those guys, if you ask him to gamble and he took all your money, he'd give you bus fare home. And food money. I mean, he didn't have a mean bone in him.
And he was one of those guys that truly looked to do what he could for the industry itself.
Absolutely. Jayson Shaw is standing atop the hill.
Rodney's got a long way to go.
Long way to go. There we go. Steinway Billiards. Homeroom for Earl Strickland. You can go there and take lessons. Only $75 an hour. AccuStats. Our good friend Pat Fleming.
Do we know who's going to be in the Make It Happen yet?
I don't.
Do we know what game they're playing?
8-ball.
Oh, okay. I'll guess Shane.
Oh, well, it's the players get voted in by the people who buy the
Right.
pay-per-view. And I'm sure that Shane will be top of the list.
Nice shot.
I would imagine Toasty will be in there too. Oh boy.
The 3-ball clear?
I don't know.
He's motioning like he wanted that ball to stop about 2 feet before where it is.
Yeah, you wanted to put it in the other corner? Yes, sir.
Look
God,
out.
Bounce out. How long's the match been going now? 34 minutes.
Yeah, right about there.
And it could be over here in another 2 or 3.
He gets from the 5 to the 6. It's over.
We got to stop allowing 2 hours for these matches. Uh-oh. He hung it. Can Morris begin a comeback?
Well, he can definitely get out here.
Yeah.
He looks a little lost there.
I think he's a little straight.
You can't stun this out with right, bottom right.
Oh, boy, I don't know. That's the one problem with these tight pockets. You can't cheat the pockets. Yeah, he did.
There's a hole there.
There sure is. Not again. Not again. Oh, God.
Every bad roll he could get.
Unbelievable. And Rodney Morris concedes the final 3 balls. He didn't get a roll, and Jayson Shaw just tore the table up. So congratulations, Jayson. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. And we'll be watching he and Mika Immonen in the finals.
Rematch of the hot seat.
Couple of Europeans. All right, folks.
No, I'm sorry. That was not a rematch of the hot seat. What am I thinking? No, because Jayson lost early.
Oh, yeah.
Jason's on like an 8 or 9 match winning streak.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Hey, folks, go grab you a snack. Come back and see us at 7.